Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How are you guys doing today? It's so good to see you back again. I hope you guys enjoyed our cooking series that I just kind of wrapped up there. And we're coming to you today, let me just say that first, with a haul of the things that I did purchase when we were in Williamsburg. We did go to Williamsburg on Friday. Excuse my voice is shot. All I did was talk and laugh and hoot and holler all weekend with my wonderful cousin Stacy and her mom, and Kristen was also here, and of course Chris was here, and we just had a big time. We just had a wonderful time. But Friday, Stacy and her mom arrived, and we pretty much just hopped right in our van and headed down to Williamsburg. And traffic was a little harrowing, let me tell you. But we made it. I think a lot of beach folks going to the beach and whatever from Virginia down to, Nags Head. A lot of people go to Virginia Beach, Nags Head, Myrtle Beach, and Point South, So Fridays are always a pretty crazy day to travel in the summertime here in Virginia on Interstate 95. It's pretty crazy. So, but we managed to get there just fine with no problems. But I did take like 2 pictures when we were in, I think 3 pictures. I think I took some pictures of some crab legs and a couple of pictures of what the inside of Captain George's looks like. And maybe I caught a picture of the sign. But that's about it, you guys. I kind of lost my brain, and I just didn't, I knew I wouldn't vlog that day. I didn't want to take that time away from my family, to be honest with you. But I'm going to tell you about it, and I'm going to show you what I did buy and share with you all that way. So the first place we stopped was at the Pottery. And let me explain. Years and years ago, when we went to the Pottery back in the 90s and early 2000s, the Pottery was nothing but a couple of big warehouses and some kind of rinky-dink stores with a bunch of junk. Truly. I mean, I used to get flower arrangements down there, and before I really was a wreath maker, I bought some wreaths down there, which were pretty, and they lasted for a long time. So what I did buy from there through the years was, very nice. And a story for you. My mom and dad would always come down here and spend Thanksgiving with us. And my dad still does. He still comes down and spends Thanksgiving with us. And if you all don't know, my mom passed away. She's been gone about 4.5 years now. But anyway, before she was ill, she died of Alzheimer's. Before she was ill, my mom and dad would leave here the Friday after Thanksgiving and go down to Williamsburg, and they'd do shopping and whatever. And then the girls and Chris and I would head down there that Saturday, Thanksgiving Saturday. And we'd shop around, and sometimes Dad stayed at the hotel with the girls and took them swimming in the pool at the hotel, which they just thought was really cool in November. They never got to swim in November. So he would stay there with them, and Mom and Chris and I would go out and shop. And then we'd always go to Captain George's. That was tradition, to go to Captain George's for dinner. And then Chris and I would head home, and my mom and dad would keep the girls down there with them and spend the night, and they'd play charades and all the stories those girls tell about spending that time with my mom and dad. It's a very special time, and memories, my girls hold those memories very, very close to their hearts, because, as I said, my mom is no longer here, and we all miss her terribly. But anyway, then my mom and dad would drop them back by here on their way back to Maryland. So that was our tradition. So we went every Thanksgiving as tradition for, years and years and years. I don't know, probably over a decade we did that. So I had opportunities to shop down there many, many, many times. And they have redone the Pottery. They have revamped it all and pulled it all out by the road, and the facade is just beautiful. It's like I can't explain it. It's got little peaks, and it's very colorful, and little signs. It's very nice. And when you go in, it's still kind of the same kind of stuff, but I did find something very neat in there. We really stopped by there, to be honest, because we knew where the bathrooms were and we needed to go to the bathroom, and we wanted to stop, and I wanted to stop in there to look at garden flags. So this was, you know, my desire to stop at this store. So as we're walking through there, they always have something new, you know, or, well, they don't always, but they did this time. And I was like, what is that? Stacy, come here. What is this? And we figured out that they had these, can you see the whole thing? It's like it's a copper colored or oil rub bronze color, more bronze, more coppery. And it's like a holder, and it has a base on the bottom, and it sits on the ground. You know, I'll stand up here in a minute and stand back from it. I thought, what is that? Well, then we looked kind of to the right from where they had these, and we saw all these different, look at this, all these different, they're like felt almost, and they each have a ribbon on them, and they all hang on this stand. Let me get back and see if I can give you a better look at it. Hang on. Chair out of the way. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I just thought, what in the world? So I bought this for my front porch. And I think I'm going to have to, you know, just tack the back of this on, even if I use some Velcro, command strip Velcro, you know, and put a little Velcro on and then just Velcro this to the stand. I think that is going to look so cool out on my front porch. So obviously, let me set it up here on the chair. Obviously, I got this one for fall. And you can see it has kind of a wire in it, this ribbon up here. It has kind of a wire. And it has a bow, like a little burlappy kind of looking bow. So I got that one for fall. And then I knew I wanted one for fall, one for Christmas, and one for kind of every day, you know. But this is the one I picked out for Christmas. Stay there, Stan. Just poinsettias. And I tend to decorate with burgundies out front, so this was kind of close, you know, as close as I could get to a burgundy, you know. But check it out. How cute are these going to be? And again, this is a wire, so I can, you know, manipulate it a little bit, make it longer, shorter. They had really long ones too. They had a scarecrow and a snowman that were very long. And I chose to buy them. I didn't like them so much. They kind of drug the ground a little bit, and I didn't like that so much. Anyway, that's what I got for fall and for Christmas. And then this is the one I bought. They didn't really have another one that was more of a real generic kind of looking one. And I may put this out in January, or I may wait until spring. But isn't that cute? Welcome to our home. And as you know, I have the black wrought iron little bike or tricycle and chair out there. So I thought this would be really cute with the black. So I was thrilled with these, you guys, just absolutely thrilled. So I'm sure that I'll be going back and looking for different options in the future. Excuse me, Gracie is right here under my feet, and I don't want to catch her tail with the chair. All right. Watch out, Grace. My goodness. All right. Now, I did pick up a couple more things from the pottery, and it was just a couple of garden flags, just because I've been finding that I've been short on my garden flags. So I just got one that I could put up for fall. I believe I do have one, but I also have a garden flag stand, excuse me, in the backyard. One in the front, in the front flower bed, and one in the flower bed right as you go out the garage door to go out in the backyard. There's a flag stand in there too, so I thought I could use one for there. Isn't that cute? I like the little plaid on the bottom, a pumpkin, sunflowers, and it just says welcome on the top. That's one. And then this one I can use kind of for all year, although it does have a little bit of red and white gingham on it, but I love the pip berry look. And the stars around it. Looks like a wreath, kind of right up my alley, huh? So I got those. And that was it. That was all I got from the pottery. These were not extreme. You know what? I can't even remember how much they were. They were not extremely expensive. The stand was, if I come across my receipts, I'll tell you. But it wasn't, I think all three of these were like, also I was able to use my senior discount. What? 55 and above is the senior discount at the pottery. For those of you who are local and want to go to the pottery and are 55 and over, you can just tell them you want your senior discount. So I did get a senior discount. I want to say $90 maybe for all of this, something like that. I may be overestimating or could be underestimating. I can't remember. I really can't remember. My gosh, that day was so crazy and wonderful that I did not retain how much I spent. I mean, I did then when I spent it, of course, but all right, so that's that. And then after we left there, we went to the Yankee Candle store. Like Yankee Candle, like it's their, I call it their flagship store. It's one of their big, huge stores that is just not only candles, but it's also, they have a country store in there. They have a place to, a Christmas shop that I didn't really, they have a Vera Bradley section. They have a Brighton section, jewelry section. They've got, or yeah, it is a kind of a section in part of it. And they've got like a center section that is just beautiful, and they have music playing, and it's such a nice atmosphere in there. It's just like, this is so nice. It smelled good. Everything was just wonderful in there. We ended up, hang on, but we did get a little snack of popcorn. Brought Chris home some kettle corn, and we did stop and get it. It was called the Popcornopolis. Popcornopolis, that's what it was called. And then when we first tasted this, it was warm, and oh my gracious, it was good. Stacy and I split some cheddar cheese popcorn, and Kristen, Stacy, and I shared the cheddar cheese. It was like buy two, get one free, and we got two, we got two cheddar cheeses, I think, and then the kettle corn. Oh, it was delicious. We then walked by the fudge, and I've had that fudge before, and it's pretty good fudge, but my aunt said, does it taste like your fudge, Arlen? And I said, no, it doesn't. She said, I'm not getting it then. She said, I'm not getting it. I said, okay. I will share my fudge recipes with you another time. So, let me show you what I did pick up. Oh, I forgot I got this from Yankee Candle. And I didn't buy all that much. Gracie is just not moving an inch. She is under me and just underneath she's got herself under my feet and then underneath this chair that's sitting next to me. Goodness. Okay, they had a buy two, get one free for these odor eliminating sprays. You guys, these really work. You know, you've seen the Poo-Pourri. They also had Poo-Pourri. And not that we need to really discuss this portion of our lives, but I keep these in all my bathrooms. And I like the clean cotton smell. So just a nice, fresh smell. I like this one, and I like Sun and Sand for the bathroom, but I got 6 of these. So I got 6 cans of these. This will also go, one will go with us on our cruise and go in the bathroom in the cruise ship too. So, love these. I got 6 of those. And then I got, but anyway, I got some car jars in clean cotton again. Clean cotton is my favorite. I guess, obviously, I like really fresh scents when it comes to air fresheners. I'm not into heavy, flowery stuff or, you know, that kind of thing. I really like really clean, fresh, like laundry kind of, you know, fresh laundry kind of scents. And that's what clean cotton smells like to me. So I got 6 of those. And then I picked myself up some, I haven't even tried these yet, some old-fashioned watermelon sanded drops. Thought they looked good. I haven't tried them though. but I thought they looked good. Chris and I will pick up, this was $1.99. We pick up this kind of candy at Cracker Barrel all the time. I like the lemon drops, and he likes the cinnamon stick, I think. And that's the same brand. So I saw these, I thought, I bet these are good. I'd never seen the watermelon. And I like a nice soury, you know, kind of candy. So got that. And then I found this runner. Look at this, it's a table runner. Isn't that cute? So I thought this would look really good on the black credenza, the TV credenza. It does have a bumblebee. It kind of had a setup there with bees. And it does have on either end a couple of bumblebees. But I thought that would be really pretty to put, like, for a generic time, maybe after Christmas again, up on the credenza in the family room. So I bought that, and it's a 72-incher, I believe. 70 inches, so that'll be perfect for up there. I could even put it here on the island. It would be pretty here on the island too, because there's the island has this is Santa Cecilia gold, so it does have a little bit of the yellowy gold in this countertop, so that would be pretty out here too. So I couldn't resist that, so I picked that, and it was like $24.99, $25 for that, which isn't horrible for a big long runner like that. So got that. And then my aunt picked me up these. We were actually trying to buy something, one more thing, so we could use that other coupon. I had 2 coupons on there. And so she bought me these little glasses. Look, that's what I need, is another pair of glasses to put on my head and to wear. Aren't they cute? She got me those. Love them. They were like $19.99. And then I did buy a couple of gifts there. One for Kristen, one for Stacy, one for my aunt. Just for something nice, just to remember the day by. So I did buy those 3 something. And I did buy this for myself. And I don't normally buy this kind of thing for myself. I'm not usually like that, because this is a pretty nice piece. This was $50 by itself. But I had never seen this in any of our local stores or anything, and it is brightened. It's a brightened bracelet. And so I did get that for myself. And it's just to add to my array of bracelets that I wear every day that somebody has given to me. Chris gave me this. Kristen gave me one of these. Stacy gave me the other. Kristen gave me this. And then I thought that would pair nicely. And I wear these bracelets. Y'all see them every day. So that's something you'll see every day, because that'll become one of my staple pieces of jewelry that I wear every day. And that was it for the Yankee Candle Company. I didn't buy any candles. What they did have on special, I didn't care for the scents. So, and I really don't need candles. I've got this little cabinet right here, actually, right by where I'm sitting, is full of Yankee candles for all seasons. So I don't need any more. I thought I went there, I thought I wanted a yellow candle, but the scents that came in the yellow I wasn't too thrilled with, and I didn't want to pay $27 for a candle that would be stuck in this cabinet and used who knows when. So this is the only place that I usually will light candles, here and in our bathroom. Sometimes I'll light candles in there, but I don't, when I light candles out in the family room, the scent disappears. I do, when company comes, I do light a candle sometimes in the powder room, but in the family room, it's because those ceilings are so dadgum high. There goes the scent. Who knows what's burning, you know? We can't smell it. So anyway, that was the Yankee Candle Company, and we made one more stop before we went to Captain George's, and that was at the Peanut Shop. Here we go. The Peanut Shop in Williamsburg, 414th Prince George Street. And this place is wonderful. Now I spent $31 here. I didn't spend a lot. I didn't even get that much. But I did get one of our favorite, couple things here. One of our favorite flavors, and that's the Chesapeake Bay snack mix. And it's got honey roasted nuts, and it's just wonderful. It's got, I don't know, let me open it up and I'll try it. I'll show it to you guys. It's goodness knows. I usually get a little cupful, just a little ramekin, not even like, and put like a handful, if that, in it, and just munch on that. Here we go. Look at the array of yumminess in there. Yum, yum, yum. It almost tastes like it has been sprinkled with like Old Bay, kind of. Good. Very, very good. I haven't eaten today. Close this up. Very good. Highly recommend. Chesapeake Bay snack mix. Very good. It's not hot either. It's not spicy hot. A little bite now and again on a couple of the pieces, but not bad at all. Very, very good. Then I got this for Chris because he likes peanut brittle, but he's allergic to peanuts, so he can't eat it. So I got him some cashew brittle. And I've never tried it, you guys, so I can't tell you how it is. He gobbles it up, so he didn't know I got that because this has been sitting in the dining room. So it'll be a little surprise for him when he comes in. Then I got some Behr wafers. Now, doesn't that sound highfalutin and wonderful for some country bumpkin little girl here? But I am telling you, Stacy found these last time in the store, and we couldn't resist it. We couldn't resist them. They're really, really tasty. I'll open them up and I'll try to explain the flavor, but they're like a little wafer. I want to say, looks like they hail from historic Charleston, South Carolina. I want to say maybe like an almond flavor. Let me see what's in them. The Behr seed wafer existed in the Low Country since colonial times. Behr, which is Bantu word for sesame, okay, was brought from East Africa and planted extensively throughout the South. Many Low Country recipes call for tasty toasted Behr seed, but none so loved as the Behr wafer, a Charleston favorite. Sugar enriched flour, wheat flour, egg whites, sesame seed, Behr sesame seed, palm oil, salt, baking powder, and baking soda. That's what's in them. And they are good. Really, really good. Yum. And that, my friends, is all I got on our trip to Williamsburg. So I didn't spend an exorbitant amount of money. You know, this was $50, but I did bite the bullet and do that. And I didn't see many like fall decorations. We were still kind of they're still kind of in their summer, you know, when they have their stuff, they're all their little kiosks set up and whatever there in the Yankee Candle building. They were all still very summery and very, you know, so I don't think we were quite late enough in the year if we wanted to look for fall stuff, which Lord knows I didn't need to do that. So And then after we left the peanut shop, we went to Captain George's and we had a lovely dinner. And then we came on home, and traffic was atrocious. We ended up getting off of 95 and traveling down another road, Route 1, that parallels with 95 for a while, just to get out of the traffic. It was bad. It was really bad. Anyway, we came back here and hung out and talked and laughed and had a big time. And then, of course, Saturday, as you all have seen, we cooked and cooked and cooked and talked and laughed and had a great time too. So we had a lovely ladies weekend, and Chris had fun with us too when we finally did sit down and and stop running around, and he just had fun talking to all of us. So, but anyway, that is it, you guys. So I'm not sure what's next on my agenda. I really don't know. I don't know what's coming up next, but we had a week full of videos, which is a good thing. And again, I don't know what's coming up next. So, but for now, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope it's full of fun things to do, and I hope you get to see those you love and who love you. And for now, I will just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.